this is Kevin Hickland, and I just want to give you another little tidbit of insurance advice around trauma cover. Now, trauma cover can come under a number of words. It can be called critical care cover, serious illness cover, but we'll call it trauma cover in this particular case. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, you've got to be virtually dead to get this and all sorts of things. Well, that might have been the case in the old days. Now, not so much the case, and trauma cover, like income protection, is a key component to one's risk portfolio, because the stats certainly show us that people are going to suffer illnesses. It's become a very, very frequent thing now, and more than likely one of the most claimed upon benefits throughout the insurance industry. Most companies, their trauma cover covers between 42 to 45 conditions, the exception being Sovereign's progressive care cover, which we've, in the videos also on my YouTube channel, you can see the workings of progressive care cover, which in fact covers 62 medical conditions under a completely different way of covering your trauma cover. Also now with trauma cover, there is a number of partial payments in there. So if, for example, one requires an angioplasty and it's not a life-threatening or a life-changing condition, there are covers there where now a partial payment will be made out under a trauma cover benefit. So for the major, around about 90% of trauma claims come around heart attacks, cancer, stroke. Those are the most prevalent items which people claim upon. But the good thing which it gives to you is it gives you a lump sum benefit of which you can use for your own use, to pay down the mortgage or go on holiday if you so wish, recuperate, especially if you haven't got medical insurance. It can also be a big help to you. So I recommend to people that, in talking to myself, we really need to talk about trauma cover, because trauma cover gives you the insurance for, we'll call it the now factor. We've all got life insurance in the event of death, but it's now. What would happen now? What if you or your business partner or a family member was to have a heart attack tomorrow and they were unable to work and they didn't have income protection, their income ceased? How would you get on? Well, what trauma cover, of course, will do for you, that's going to make sure that there's a lump sum available that will assist you during this very, very difficult period. Replacement, it's not income replacement, but it's a form of income substitution, and will just help with all the costs that go on in that period. And if you look at it, it's cost you more than likely one coffee a day to have good trauma cover. So I want to suggest to you, as part of our risk portfolio review, that we talk about trauma cover and how trauma cover can work for you, your family, your business partner. And I've had 20 plus years of experience in the industry, so I can assure you that I can give you the best possible advice around the trauma cover or income protection requirements that you or your family need.